There he is.
There he is.
Ken.
We're back because we didn't think we could bore you enough.
Yay.
Kent and Bam, we're currently taking applications for Wonder Boys to help save the world.
Wonder Boy.
That's
I hope
why
I'm
Voter
doing
is
a
here.
good job.
Next up is
He's not. No, it's another exciting installment of Kent and Bam Save the World featuring Wonder Boy Voter. So I call him the WB.
Boy. Sorry.
no, that's already trademarked. I think the WB. You have to call him something else.
I don't think it is.
No,
Oh.
No.
I don't know, man. I think it is. No, I have been thinking about like theme music and stuff.
Oh, good. I talked to somebody today about a logo person, design and all that good stuff, and maybe T-shirts in the future.
Cool.
If anything, I'll buy
Merch.
3. We'll
Gonna
all
get
have
some
one.
merch.
We'll have there'll be a few. You know.
Gonna have some merch, as they
But
call it on the
speaking
interwebs.
Speaking of WB, remember when I spoke about Ben Affleck signing a deal for Batman with the Warner Brothers?
Yes.
I read the article today, and it really excited me. They're bringing back Michael Keaton. They're bringing
Yes.
back Ben Affleck. And they're having Robert Pattinson do his version. Now, the
Huh.
reason why they're doing this is all part of Zack Snyder's plan for the multiverse and different dimensional stuff with the DC universe. Something he wanted to do way before Marvel wanted to do it back, in 2007, whenever Iron Man and...
I still can't see Robert Pattinson as Batman, but I
You
mean, a
know
lot
what?
of people
Nobody-
can. A lot of people
No-
can.
Yeah, fair enough. But nobody saw Heath Ledger as Joker. Nobody saw Jack Nicholson as a Joker. Nobody saw
Really?
Keaton as Batman. Keaton was a song and dance funny guy. When he was announced, people were fucking mortified.
I don't know. I look forward to it. He's my favorite Batman, Michael Keaton.
Keaton,
Yeah.
he was good. He was good.
Keaton.
Also, apparently, the reason why Ben Affleck is coming back is because Zack Snyder is now full force back with the DC and DCU universe. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
The reason why he said, remember he had his whole thing going on, like he was going to make more Batman movies and whatnot.
Yes.
Well, the reason why he left because Zack Snyder left and Jeff Johns is being a douchebag, along with every other trouble that happens to come with being involved in a Warner Brothers project.
Mm.
So, more Ben Affleck as Batman, which I think he was one of the better ones. He ranks up there.
He was all right. You know, he's okay.
He was more than all right, man. More than all right. I'm
One of
telling you.
my one of my actor buddies was in Batman v Superman. He was down in the jail, something like that, and
Like the pit jail.
he was a cop. Yeah, the pit jail. So he was a cop. Pretty
Right.
good.
I'm telling you.
Pretty
Now,
good. He
the
had
reason-
lines. He had lines and everything.
The reason why that movie didn't work is the script was garbage.
Yeah.
And you had to, they tied in like 5 different storylines all together. It just did not work. Visually, it was beautiful. But as soon as you mention Doomsday, like as soon as they mentioned Doomsday was in the movie, well, they're going to kill Superman. It's kind of a go-to now. It's kind of annoying.
Mm.
But the Doomsday in that movie looked fucking terrible. Like nothing like the comic. It looked like a fucking bridge troll.
It's
It
very
was
hard,
terrible.
dude. Though it's hard to do that because you look at Bane and you look at him in the comics, you figure how you going to do that, and you really can't.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you look at Doomsday in the comics, okay, and look at the one the one they gave us,
No.
you could have made what you wanted to make from the comics. It could have been very simple.
It may be.
So is
you know,
Doomsday in the comics like normal size, just like, or was he like it in the movies? How they made him ginormous?
He wasn't really that ginormous.
It wasn't really that big either, right? So
Well,
it's
yeah, I mean, because they could do it. Like, look at in Deadpool. What's his name? That big metal guy. What's his name?
Colossus.
Yeah,
He was pretty big.
that was pretty good. You know, I mean, that was all CGI, but it's pretty good.
Well,
you
don't
could do
forget,
it.
Domino was a completely different version of herself in that movie. In the movie,
Right.
I
I thought it was a great
forget who
version.
plays her.
She was.
I thought she was all right. She
I-
didn't strike me as an assassin at all, but whatever.
That's probably why she was effective. You know?
I know. the comic book version, she was obviously white with the black eye, and she was assassin. And but
That's good though. I enjoyed it, both of them.
the version of it, indifferent. I don't know. She didn't really take or give anything to the movie, in my opinion. But I didn't hate her.
It's hard if all you do is read the books. I mean, read the comics and then just expect something when you see it. You got to like clear your mind and then just really watch it.
I try not to do that. Yeah.
I know it's hard though. It's very hard, especially if
Yeah.
you're like if they're your favorite comic and you just most of the time people are disappointed. You're like,
Yeah.
how could you possibly do this?
Like when Civil War came out, Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different from the comic that came out in, I think it was like 2006, 2000, somewhere around there. And that comic was amazing. I was like, this is great. And another thing about that movie is that they had somebody else do one of Captain America's most famous quotes. It really fucking annoyed me. Sorry. At Peggy Sue at Peggy's funeral in England, they
Peg
had
Bundy?
what was it? No, Peggy Carter. Carter, stop. Guys, I'm like kind of buzzed. Anywho,
All right.
what?
Peggy Hill. Who?
No, Carter. Where are we?
Agent, you know who he's talking about? Agent Carter, Peggy Carter.
Okay, you just bring them both. All right, fine. That's hilarious.
He's just being a dick. Okay.
Pick on a drunk guy. You go get yours in a minute, fucker.
All right.
I don't want to talk anymore. I forgot where I was. So everybody gets.
Peggy something in the funeral.
What, in your opinion, because everybody here has seen at least one of these superhero movies, comic book adaptations, what was your most excited one that you wanted to see?
Uh-huh.
And were you happy with it or were you disappointed? And did you have any background reference for it?
That's tough because it spans so long. You figure one was Superman way back in the 80s.
Which one?
For the first with the Christopher Reeve one, that was like
77.
Was it 77? Yeah. See, and then you go all the way up to now. So I don't know. I'm gonna say my favorite one, probably my favorite adaptation is Deadpool, the first Deadpool.
Yeah.
But the one I was most excited about was probably Batman, the
Which one?
Michael
Which one?
Keaton Batman.
Mm.
Because that was the first real besides the show. Besides the Batman TV series with Adam West.
Well, it was supposed to be campy, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's Tim Burton too. It's Tim Burton. So, but yeah, I was most excited about that.
It was a shame what
I
happened
watched,
on Batman Returns.
I watched Batman Returns more times than I did the original one with Jack Nicholson as the Joker. So I kind of remember Batman Returns a lot better than the first one with.
Yeah, people say Batman Returns was actually worse, which, as somebody I know,
Danny
would
DeVito
say,
as the Penguin though you didn't like that him as the Penguin.
It was pretty good as the Penguin.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but it
Catwoman,
usually happens with
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Hollywood directors. When they make something really good on no budget, they get money and they usually destroy the second coming of whatever they're going to do.
Well, they try
It
too
happens all
hard.
the time.
They tried
Exactly.
too hard.
They have a budget,
Right.
and I think Bam knows. Bam's a movie guy, and I think he would agree with that. Happens more time than not.
Hey, what about Val Kilmer?
Oh, that poor bastard.
Yeah.
Or and then
I love that guy. I really do. That guy can make fun of himself. He can do
dude,
anything.
I love him in Real Genius. Fantastic
Does it?
movie. Fantastic movie. Boater.
no. I'm not gonna pretend anymore.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
be
you
like,
should.
oh,
You
yeah,
shouldn't. If
that's
you don't
great.
see it,
No.
if you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it.
No,
I haven't seen a lot of stuff either. We proved that last
Heard
night.
of it? Yes, of course.
But
Never saw it.
Top Gun. You seen Top Gun at least?
Yes, I did see
Yeah.
Top Gun. Yeah, saw Top Gun.
Oh my god.
I like Top Gun.
He's so mad at me. He's so mad.
Are you at least keeping a list of who? What
I'll
he
check
hasn't
it twice.
Or what he has seen.
You
It's
know
not
how
bad.
at this point the list could be 500.
No, I told him to write it down.
He's not writing anything down.
I'm not writing shit down. Okay.
Don't they give you a pad and paper at Home Depot?
No,
I don't write that.
you
down.
got to build one out of a 2x4 and some graphite.
Smack you over the head with it.
Just like you walk into a deli, the guy's got a piece of wood with lunch orders on it. Well,
Yeah.
this one wants lettuce and tomato.
I really hope though, Boater, that they make you do some of those like kid clinics when they build like a birdhouse.
Boater's not good with
No,
kids.
I'm not. No, shut up. First of all,
Remember, do I have to bring up the elevator incident?
no, not yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
yet. No, let's not
No,
do that.
no, let's not do that.
We want to stay on the air.
Let's this is only episode what 4?
Oh.
Foe.
Let's make at least double digits before
Yeah,
you get us
let's
kicked off.
let's make it to 10 before we get racist. Oh God.
No, they don't do that. They probably don't do that now because of the COVID thing. But
Yeah, they
used-
canceled all that. Like
Yeah,
all
but
those
they used to
events
have
now.
all those, and all you're just walking through the store and you're just hearing. You know, the kids are just like building stuff,
What the
screaming.
hell is wrong with you guys?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
they canceled all that
Well,
stuff.
Yeah, but Kent's got a child that age, so it'd be perfect for Henry to be throwing nails and hammers and shit, right?
He's really big into inventing things, and everything's a machine. And he loves robots now.
Cool.
Good for him. He knows more dinosaurs than I do. He's really good with numbers. I've seen like we're doing math, and the kid's 3, so that's kind of fun.
That's
Good.
great. That's good.
Hate
Start him
flutter.
young. You don't have to pause that long.
Just freeze frame that shot. Just
No,
really-
I was having a stroke. Come on,
That's
guys.
that's the thumbnail.
I hope.
holding the nose because he.
I don't know. Well,
This is going nowhere.
Yeah, it really is.
Fantastic.
No, that's fine.
All right.
fine. That's fine.
Fine.
Besides, put your favorites aside. Your favorites aside with the movies. Which one did you think was the best?
Out of all of the comic book Marvel DC movies,
Mhm.
I haven't seen them all. So
It's
Or-
hard for me to pick one because I've never.
You haven't
I,
seen them.
the ones.
I've seen them.
Oh,
I watch more superhero movies than every other movie.
How about Blade? The Blade trilogy. Even the second one was all right. Third one they called it in, but I enjoyed the first one.
yeah,
Wesley
good.
Snipes was. I mean, Blade was one of those things. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
All
and you
right.
know what? He gets no credit for the stuff that he's done for the Marvel universe. It's sad actually,
but
but
well,
whatever.
who? What? Wesley Snipes
Wesley
or Blade?
Snipes?
Because
Wesley
Wesley Snipes
Snipes.
is not a nice person. I've heard.
I know he's not a nice person, but that movie was ginormous.
Oh, it was huge.
And
It
I
was
hate
huge.
using that word. I'm using it now.
And again, I never met the guy. A lot of actors and stuff, they have bad days. So people catch them. I mean, if you have like hundreds of people running up to you every day, well, Kent, that happens to you. So,
Sure.
and Boater too, and Home Depot,
Yeah.
Mister.
Excuse me, do you know where I could find this nail?
People think he's a greeting robot, and they press his buttons to figure out where the aisles are.
They just the
Stop
best part is
touching me.
when they like just show me a piece of something and they don't even tell me what it is. They're like,
Yeah.
"Where's this?" I'm like,
Just point over there.
"I don't know."
It's an automotive, which you don't have.
Point to the trash
We
can.
do have like an automotive section though. We do have.
Yeah, I
that.
know. Well, you have like.
I would laugh and point at the garbage can every time. Sir Trash goes in
They-
there.
Some guy gave me a piece of plastic like groove thing. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like pretending like to examine it. Like I think I know what it is, but I'm like, no, I have no idea what the hell this thing is.
Anyway, back to my point. Some Wesley Snipes, like I said, I never met him, don't know him, but I still don't understand how you can be an asshole if you're making all that money doing shit that you love.
And he
You
got
know?
arrested for
It
what?
happens now.
Oh, it's tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
But yeah, I mean, no, it happens now. It does happen now. And like I said, I've been in a few movies. Most of the people I've met are awesome. There are always those elite people that are there, and then they just label them as method actors. You're not a method actor. You're just an asshole.
You're just a dick.
But and I'm not
Just
going to
a
mention.
dick.
I'm not going to mention any names. But I mean, I've met a lot of cool people.
Like Christian Bale, that famous fucking thing.
He,
Remember
yeah,
that?
but he was actually cool when I met him. You know, it was like 4:30
I don't
in
know.
the
The
morning.
internet told me otherwise.
No.
Maybe he just had a moment of.
Well, no. When I met him, he was fine.
I know. I'm just being.
When that other guy met him, or when that
Have
other
a
guy
nice
got in
day,
his
are
way.
ya?
What?
It'd be funny if the guy handed him a Snickers. I'd fucking
Oh,
laugh my ass off.
No, I don't. I mean, he was pretty nice.
Like a boner. It's like fucking kill me.
Matthew Modine. Matthew Modine was a nice guy. He was a nice guy
Yeah,
too.
because Matthew Modine, he's not
Loud and
famous
Swain.
anymore.
Are you snoring or something?
I'm putting you to
No,
sleep.
it's
You sleep with your
clearing
eyes
my-
open?
Clear my
Talking.
throat.
I'm not talking that much.
I sleep like this.
Ugh. I
Do you
put
sleep?
tape,
Do you sleep dead? Like
tape like quarters to your eyes or something.
What am I going on the river Styx? I wish I remember that Styx song. What's it? Gotta sail away, sail away. Well, that's
Clean it off the helmet.
So, what did you get at Home Depot?
Oh yeah, talk about your Home Depot trip.
We're talking about it kind of already.
Well, there was writing on there, so I don't know. Maybe he got in trouble.
Well, I needed Outlast covers. You know what I did was lately.
You know what you did
my-
was? No, I didn't. Go ahead.
This is
Oh,
riveting.
anyway,
All right.
yeah, we got it. You say it all the time. We get it. You're entertained. Go breathe on the water. Now, speaking of water,
Order.
the shower in the master bathroom has been getting increasingly hotter, no matter how hard I jam the cold on.
Did you
So it's
check
one
your
of those.
water heater? Did you
Water
check your water heater? Is the hot water turned up too high?
Hey, Photo, what should I do?
I don't know.
I already did it, so I'll tell you if you're wrong.
I can't even guess what you did, so I don't know. I can't even guess.
Well, I checked the rest of the house, and there's nothing wrong with the others, faucets and whatnot in showers. So it's not that. It's not the water heater.
Okay.
It is my mixing valve inside my my shower handle. So basically, what I did was I shut the main water feed into the house. I shut it off, and took out the handle for it, and took out the mixing valve. It was gone. It wasn't working anymore. Went to Home Depot, got another one. Bippity boppity boo. Put the new mixing valve inside the brass housing and turned it back on, and I had cold water in the shower. Ain't that bad a bitch? Can you do that, Mr. Home Depot?
Nope.
Well,
Hey.
that's some knowledge for you. If anybody asks you, hey,
All
I
right.
have no cold water, and you've already asked them about the hot water heater and everything else, you can sound fucking pretty smart and say, it might be the mixing valve. And what else they call it? They call it like a balancing valve or something like that. But I know that you guys can't really say absolute stuff on how to fix things because you guys don't want to be liable. Is that true?
Right. Yeah, because I don't. Well, especially if I'm not the expert. If I don't work in plumbing, so I
Even
can't really
the
say.
experts can't say anything. I've had that happen.
Really?
Yeah. Don't want to be liable. You told me to do this, and now my fucking house is gone.
Yeah.
Hey, you can approve that.
I don't know. Talk to the guy. I don't know.
I talked to the guy. That's not going to go well.
The
Usually,
guy, he had dirty mittens hanging off his belt, and he told me to do this, and now my house is.
I mean, the only thing
Fixed.
that I've done like that's not in my department where somebody's trying to look for something on the shelf and then they can't see it, but I find it and I'm like, oh, I think this is the one, and then I hand it to them. Otherwise, I'd be
You
like,
really go all out at work, huh?
I listen. Every time I'm in the back and I try to go to the front, I've always tried to like avoid people if they're like in the aisles, so that way I don't get stopped 20 times because I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about.
Why Why during your
just-
entire working career do you decide to work with people?
Because I guess I have to learn to work with people because I haven't done it like my entire life.
Haven't you?
Yeah, but it's not like what 3 people in one private retail store that sometimes you can.
I don't
just
know.
get
One of those
somebody,
one of those people had multiple personalities. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Super rich women that want mink coats.
Yeah, but it's always
Fucking
it was
squirrel,
always-
shut up.
Yeah, but you had like seasons, you had
Nutrium.
moments where it was like
It's
It's a
Nutria.
skull crack. It's a skull cracker.
It's,
I'm not
it's
even gonna
Nutria.
talk. You guys go ahead. You guys have your fun. I'm
No,
just
see
gonna
how,
sit
see,
here with my
how's it
hands
feel?
folded.
How's it feel? I try to tell a story. People just
Gonna-
talk over me.
It's gonna go
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
for the whole time.
Huh?
I'm just gonna fold my arms. That's all.
You look like a pilot.
He does.
If you take a look out your left window, you see
If you
Mars.
look out your right side window, you could see an oil tanker refilling.
Ladies and gentlemen, look out the left side of your window there. You'll see Spain, and if you look at the right side, you'll see Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look down, your balls are showing.
I know we've been on a 5-hour flight. Rest assured, you will get your pretzel soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I've been to California. That's not really a 5-hour flight, is it?
I thought that was 6.
I
It
think
might even be 6.
it's
Might
6
even be-
hours.
Could be.
'Cause Vegas is like 5 hours from here.
Never been to Vegas. Never been there.
Have not.
Have not. Have once. Have.
Yeah, with
You're
who?
not, you're not even sure, are you?
Yeah, no.
With
Have.
who?
Family vacation. Yes. Wish.
Let me guess. Your dad picked it out.
Not that I was against it. I was Vegas. Never been. So what the hell? What am I gonna?
Did you get a hooker?
No, I was with the family members. What am I gonna do?
Oh,
Get a hooker?
ew! You were with a family member?
Family. I was with family that trip, douche. You douche.
Did
You
you
look
tell
outside
Have another
your-
drink.
Wait, did you tell a funny joke to the guy at the check-in? Hey, is the porn disabled here? No, it's straight, you weirdo.
You look outside the left side of the window, you'll see Border with a family member. That's gross.
I'm gonna quit this program very soon.
He's gonna flip the table.
Guys could just have your fun over there while talking like douchebags.
If you go down to the pool, you'll see Border breathing under.
Why
Going
did you
to
call
breathe
me?
underwater in about
Next
5
time you do a
minutes
show-
because you guys fucking suck.
Don't text me because you're terrible people.
I was
Okay.
very comfortable watching television while you texted me saying we're doing a show, and I said, "Fuck." No,
What are you watching? Taboo porn?
No, nothing. I was watching it.
Oh.
You weren't watching anything? Were you sleeping?
He looks tired, right?
Yeah.
Tired of life.
you guys making
Tired of us.
My God. All right, talk so much yourself. I'll be back in a second.
Oh,
Where
great.
the hell you going?
Where's he? He's getting a refill, guys.
Yeah. All right. I don't know, dude.
I don't either.
It's crazy. Yeah, some crazy rain today, huh?
Yes, we got some storms,
Yeah.
some lightning, and some thunders and stuff. Oh, what the hell?
What was that?
Oh no! You know why? I just freaked me out because the camera switched to his camera, and
Oh,
it was
did?
like nobody there.
Oh,
I was like, "What the hell is that?"
it switched to his?
It switched. It switches on my side. It keeps switching to different.
No, mine is just like
Just
3 down.
yeah, but
Well, I
sometimes
have it smaller. It's like levels.
I have I have you full screen for some reason
Why?
now, and it just keeps because it keeps
Go to
on-
Why would
gallery
you do that?
mode.
gallery mode. Yeah, you gotta do gallery view.
No, I'm fine where I am. Mine are good. I got Kent, I got me, and then Boder. It's
And
like the Brady Bunch.
what's like the big one in the middle? Like
There is no
I
big
just-
one in the middle because
Not for you?
I made it smaller
Ah,
because I got the internet on the other stuff so I can look stuff up.
I see. I
No, 'cause
see.
I'm producing.
It produced it.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about like musical intros on the air, but I had a thought. Whatever music we play going in, right before we go on, it's just the first couple of words from the Humpty Dance. Stop what you're doing.
Hey,
Here's,
fat girl, you
bam.
ticklish?
no, not that one.
Oh,
Would be kind of cool.
I guess. I mean, we can get away with that, right? Just like
Yeah,
three
that's what I'm
words.
saying. It's 3 words. I don't think you can. I think it's like 8 beats after 8. I don't really know
Mhm.
all of it, but because you can't use any kind of copywritten music, right? I mean,
Yeah, because you get.
well, I don't know how Opie and Anthony
demonetized
did.
on
I guess
YouTube.
you buy the rights or buy the license to
Yeah.
use it. Like they use Ecstasy of Gold, and
Well, if one of us were producers, we would have, tried and figured
Well,
it
you know.
out.
none of us are.
None of us are.
Bam. Oh, God.
Huh? What?
Hey, how's it going? You're here. Hey.
Fair to say, man.
Booty.
There's
I'm
me.
tired. It's been a long day.
Has it?
Long day. Well, we have some pretty serious storms here again today.
Yeah, we were
Yes,
talking about
we were
that
just
when
talking
you were,
about
when
that
you
when
were away.
Refilling.
Oh.
You had the refill.
And,
Meg was actually power washing the porch. We have a
Oh.
cement porch that's covered, and then we have a deck, and she was washing. I'm like, yeah, all right, doing good stuff.
Nice.
Doing porch washing.
Like instead of porch rocking, right?
Rocking, right? Or
What do you got there, Kent? You got there a porch rocker?
Is that a porch rocker again?
Have you ever had Sam Adams makes a cranberry lambic, right? Have you ever had that? That's good. And I'm not a really big beer drinker, but you go to halftime. Do you go to halftime? It's right in
Oh, yeah,
Poughkeepsie.
yeah.
That's the bigger. I don't know where you go for your beer, but they have a lot
If
of
I
stuff.
want something good and variety, I'll usually go to halftime. I like a lot of British beers, so I like to go up there for the UK selection.
Yeah, they have good stuff.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
A lot
pretty
of
good.
German stuff that I haven't seen in a while. But hey, we get
There's
that. That's great.
There's a Dominican beer. It's pretty good. It's called El Presidente. Very good stuff.
I thought you were telling a joke. I'm sorry.
No, it is really good. You should really try it.
Bodo is the Andy Richter of the show. Look at him just sitting on the couch.
Y'all talking about beer places where I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't live there. So
So you should say, hey, I have a pretty sweet beer place next to me that I get all my.
what, like beer
Stella.
distributors that are like all over Long Island? And I just pick one that's close.
Well, you don't. I mean,
Yes.
I can't see
Actually,
you just,
that's where like they always have the spot in Oktoberfest and they don't have it like anywhere else except there.
But I
See,
can't
that's
see you. I
fire.
can't see you being a
Nice.
Bud guy. You have to drink like
Me?
yeah, you.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't
hell
think
no.
you'd be drinking stuff like that.
Bush Light, totally.
Fuck that
But
shit.
I'm not an IPA guy. I know a lot of people like
Me neither.
IPAs.
I don't like
It's
IPAs.
really
It's
bitter.
It's like spicy beer.
Yeah,
It's like
it's really
it's like a bad aftertaste, like when you drink.
I don't. Yeah,
We get it. You're hip. Fucking stop.
I don't know. I don't know. And I there's a Shock Top one that they make in the winter, chocolate beer.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's really good. It's not overwhelming.
All right.
You can give it a try.
I'm always willing to try
Yeah.
one.
At least you can go like mix and match, right? You can pick one of each of those. So most of the time, they have like the stray beers. Make your own
Since
fix.
Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch bought like the Stella, they watered it down, like Kent was saying, and now it tastes like garbage. Now, I mean, not garbage, but it doesn't taste.
No,
I
it tastes
was-
pretty bad.
I was never a
Doesn't
big
taste
Stella
as
fan.
like as it
Never
used
think
to.
so. I'm not a huge beer fan either, though, so I can't really comment on it. People are going,
I
"Oh,
drink a lot of
what are you
cider.
talking
I've been
about?"
drinking cider for
cider's good.
like 12 years.
Angry Orchard's pretty close to us, Kent.
Yes,
Walden,
it is. It's in
Walden, New York.
Yeah.
You can
I
go
wouldn't mind checking
tasting
that out.
when they
I
let people
loved-
back in.
I like British cider. I like the dryness without being so sweet. Angry Orchard's good, but it's really sweet.
What
And
was
they had a
the-
thing called Strongbow, which
Yeah,
is
that
a
one's
great
alright.
British. But a couple of years ago, they changed the recipe for Americans.
Why do
and
they do that?
They put more sugar into it. Mm.
Why?
For
Why do they
America,
do
because
that?
Americans are fat. So, of course, when they put more sugar into it, I stopped drinking it, and everybody started drinking it. So, I guess the
But-
right marketing worked.
What about woodchuck?
Woodchuck. Wow, how old is that?
They still make it.
I do.
You know.
You can get it
mean-
mostly in Vermont.
Yeah. What was the one? Stella does make a good one though. Stella Artois.
Seadray?
Seadray, I had that. I didn't like
It's
it.
not
very
bad.
much.
It's more of a strawberry kick. I'm not a strawberry
Really?
fan.
Yeah, it's not
I
too
tried
bad.
it. I tasted it one time a while back. I didn't
No,
like
huh?
it at all.
1911
like
does a
it?
good cider.
What do you got?
Mackenzie make a good cider. 1911, Crispin. There's a lot of
Crispin
cool
Glover.
places out there.
Let's see. Let's look
Crispin.
at these. The best New England hard ciders. Or you just want the top 10. Let's look at the top 10 hard ciders to drink this fall.
Okay.
Let's see what they. Let's see what they
Inside
say.
your bubble.
Let's see what they say. Here. It's from Chilled magazine.
Easy, guys. Chill out.
Chill.
Top 10 hard
Chill.
ciders.
It's
to
like
drink
Arnold
this fall.
Schwarzenegger and Batman.
Okay, people.
Chill.
Chill.
Harpoon craft
Chill.
cider.
Harpoon.
I'm not a fan of Harpoon,
Boston.
but all right.
I don't know. It's located in Boston.
Yeah,
They also
that's
make
why I
a
don't
mighty
like it.
tasty hard cider. I suggest mixing it with winter warmer for a spicy treat. I'm not mixing
my God.
I don't like
Fucking-
spicy.
No, I'm not.
Pretentious asshole.
I'm not a big pumpkin spice. No, sorry.
Could you
Step
just...
one, throw in trash.
Like Spandy's lasagna.
Oh, God.
Did you ever get in touch with Marissa?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I spoke to her today a little bit,
did
texting
you?
back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, your name came up. It was no big deal. She's all why. I'm like, oh, we told the story on some mystery person threw somebody's lasagna in the trash. Fucking Riley's.
Was she
You got a
laughing?
good- Yeah, he got a good giggle.
That's cool.
She's actually on vacation, so I cut it short.
Oh, good. So number 2 is woodchuck hard cider, which we talked about. So
What's
I don't know.
number one?
number 1 was the pumpkin one. These are just the top 10. I don't know if they're in any particular order. It was a
Pumpkin.
harpoon.
Wow, there's no way.
Harpoon. I'm not saying. Here's number 3. Let's just go with the Rogue cider, fruit salad cider. That does not sound good to me.
Doesn't sound good at all.
Sounds like, it
No.
sounds like a prison nickname.
There's fruit salad and there's cider. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Last time
so-
I had Angry Orchard, though, it kind of didn't really
Which one
settle
did
well
you
with
have?
me.
I mean,
The
That's 'cause of
cider.
the sugar, the
Oh.
sweetness.
Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah,
they had.
so
They
I
make
kinda
a
stopped.
what's the rosé one they make now with some weird apples they got from France.
Wow, the rosé one's terrible. I took a sip and threw out the
Yeah,
six-pack I just bought.
It's it's okay. Sonoma cider in California, the Anvil, Never heard of
no good.
I've heard of any
It's
of these.
aged in bourbon barrels.
Ugh,
Even contains
see,
a dose of their proprietary barrel-proof bourbon.
I hate that crap. If I want cider, I'll get cider. If I want something in a fucking oak barrel, I'll do it that way. Stop trying
alright.
to find a niche
So
to fucking make money off.
here's Crispin, one you talked about.
Cocksuckers.
Not to. It's funny. The first line, not to be confused with wacky actor Crispin Glover. Which is what I said. Crispin cider is an
You know what's funny is
artisanal-
Bodie doesn't know who he is because
Yes,
he
he
doesn't
does.
watch Back to the Future.
He does.
No,
He
I
knows what-
don't.
But he's
What
seen
was that?
Charlie's Angels.
Dude, remember, there's a real obscure movie that he was in called My Tutor. Remember that one? He's like,
Was
was
that a
the-
period piece with Elizabeth or Henry VIII?
no, not
Oh.
Tutor. It was like a French tutor.
Ah!
Yeah, but he was like the weird friend, and he was like he's like the third wheel. He'd be talking to the guy and like, "Do you like
Wow,
cheese?
It's
I really like cheese. What?
it's like Boater.
Yeah, kind of.
Is that
You
an
like
auto
cheese?
biopic?
Do you like cheese butter?
I like cheese.
All right, there you go. So
Is it goat? Usually goat with you or
It's feta cheese. I like the feta cheese.
oh, you like
That-
feet? You like the
that's
feet cheese?
amazing.
Oh,
Oh God.
all right. Back to the list.
I like
So number 5, I said Crispin
Getting
cider.
aroused.
So there's Pacific Pear, Blackberry Pear, Honeycrisp, The Saint, Bohemian, and Lion Belge. Which one have you drank?
Bulge.
No.
None of those.
None.
All right.
Absolutely zero.
Let's see.
Where'd you get
And-
that? At Douchebag Weekly? Where'd
Yes.
that list come out of?
Yeah. Hipsters Shut the Hell Up magazine.
Check out my neat hat.
Strongbow. Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Named after a famous archer.
Gold apple. All right.
Surprised
Um,
the red was it Red's apple? Isn't that a cider too? The
Yeah, but we
Reds?
didn't get. I don't know if we got there. We're only on number 7. So Angry Orchard. We already talked about Angry Orchard. We've all tried
Why are
it.
those trees so angry? Why are they
Don't
why
Full of
are they
apples.
so
Full of bad apples. Get it?
You think they got the
Ah.
idea from the Wizard of Oz?
Maybe. Yes, I think so.
You did.
Mm.
How would you like if I picked a piece of you off and took a bite out of it? She did. You killed her. He doddly do. All right. We're
So
such
stupid.
idiots. We're such
Wow.
idiots. All right. So Ace Premium Hard Cider. I don't want to drink anything that says Premium Hard Cider because you know it's not.
No, it's
No.
bull crap.
No.
Say, hey, I found these apples on the ground.
Crab apples. Mrs. Crabapple. Samuel Smith Organic Cider. Never heard of it.
I think I've heard of that one.
Or from organically grown apples. Oh, okay.
I think I'll look.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Number 10, Johnny Appleseed.
Oh my God, kill yourself, list maker. Jesus Christ.
That was number 10. That's from the list.
It's like he's just reading it. I'm just reading the
I'm
list.
just don't kill the list maker.
Killed the
read it.
messenger of the list reading guy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
Unbelievable.
there's a whole bunch of different ones.
I can
but-
tell. They're all shit. Just kidding.
Yeah, cider snob.
Ugh.
A
Are you?
little bit.
Uh,
Gotta be dry. Gotta
oh,
be
you
dry.
said cider snob. I was like, wait, is that one of them on the list?
Like, I'm not trying that.
like,
one.
wait, that doesn't sound
Voters
good.
I tried that one.
I tried that. I don't like it.
You know what else annoys me? Just touching on what Bodo just said, is that these companies try to put together funny fucking names like try
Yeah.
Clown Mouth IPA. You know, like, get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's
I got no
those-
laugh on Clown Mouth. All right,
No.
fair enough.
Mouth.
Those
Clownmouth?
those
You remember
boutique
that?
breweries, you know, those
The
little breweries.
dogfish IPA and
Yeah.
fucking
Hopefully, a listener
Fish's asshole.
will know what
IPA,
Clown Mouth
you know?
is, because these two obviously don't.
Goose Island IPA. that I
That's
keep-
actually really popular, Bodo. We can't even say that.
No, I know it's popular, but
Oh.
I'm just saying it's a weird name.
But now they're like, delving into like soda flavors, not your father's root beer, like in the seltzers, like the White Claw, and
Oh my
Like,
God.
I've never tried any of those,
I
but
don't even want to.
the
If I want to have a seltzer, I'm gonna have a seltzer.
right, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Seltzer with vodka, I will put those two together.
I think it just makes it a lot easier for kids to get a hold of it. If it's
Well,
in
the
the
kid's
fridge,
like, oh, everything's
oh.
mixed already in the can. Let's just drink.
it's like,
this
oh, it's just a
garbage."
seltzer. No, but I'm just thinking unknowingly. We
What's
drank
that?
it.
What's that fruity drink that was always
Bartles and James,
no,
wine coolest,
no. You come. Oh, I can't remember the name of it.
that fruity Zima.
Yes,
You
Really?
know,
it's like the Zima of our generation.
Dude, I remember Zima.
God.
That was way back when I was in college.
Yeah, the 70s.
Mm.
Late 80s. 86 to 90. So yeah.
86. I was. No, you don't want to hear this.
Yeah, what were you
we're
like? 2?
4. He was 4. I was 2. 'cause
You were 2?
I was 2 in '86. Yeah,
Oh, you guys are
I
killing me.
was 2.
Oh, I was 17.
Where
Born
they
in
dig you
18.
up, pops?
Yeah, I was 18.
Yeah.
I turned 18 in 86. Yeah.
You turned 18 in 86. All right.
It was weird. It was cool though, because Connor had this happen too. I was born in 68, graduated high school in 86.
Mm-hmm.
Connor was born in 2002, graduated in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how often that happens. The switcheroo.
Switcheroo, a little.
Neato.
It's kind of cool, huh?
I
Little
think my
numbers.
Little
brother and
numbers.
sister graduated 88. I want to say.
Yeah, my sister graduated 88 or 89. I can't remember.
Oh, what's her name?
You know I feel like every time we have a show, I have to be buzzed just like you because I can't.
Why?
I think I'm gonna have to.
I say stupid things
I'm
constantly.
the only
why can't-
sober one. What?
Mhm.
No.
You can have a wine cooler.
No,
Oh
no.
my god.
I got some Maker's Mark.
You got
Maker's
the
Mark in
wine
the
part,
freezer.
right?
Got some Maker's Mark in the freezer.
No, the reason why I was drinking way beforehand, at the golf.
You were at the
went to
golf.
went to the driving range, had a great time, and the farthest ball I shot straight was about 220 yards. Felt pretty
Nice.
good. I haven't taken shots out on the golf course in a.
Did
in
you
a-
go with
in a
anyone?
while. Alone.
Bye.
I went alone.
Went alone.
But I went up to the guy with my
You
mask
just had the
on,
driving range, or you did a round?
driving range.
Okay.
They don't have anything there. Just a little sports facility.
Bucket of
so.
balls.
Large,
Large
which
bucket
is
of
probably
balls.
like a 50 to 100.
You had to wear the mask the whole time, huh? Outside. No?
No, not in your little spot. Just when you're getting the
Just
balls.
so you're getting the balls.
No.
Just on your balls. The mask.
And I'll tell you, I was just standing there, just fucking tripping. It was awful.
It's hot. It was.
Yeah, it's very-
It was
hot
awful.
today.
I don't like to
Humid.
do stuff outside like that, but I've
was
done it many
humming.
times. Yeah.
Humid.
Putting up that pergola. Freaking had heat stroke one day
Oh my god,
almost.
it looks good. It looks
No,
good.
it's great. We're enjoying it. It's you're welcome to come over anytime
Oh,
and
good.
check it out. We could have
When
a
you're
couple.
home, right? When you're not home.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Good.
We can have a couple cigars out there by the fire pit. You know.
Nice. Well, that when I got home today, they were on their way out. The boy needed a haircut, so she took him to get a haircut, and I had some peace and quiet for a little while. So I sat outside with one of these. I smoked a Churchill, and all was right with the world.
Very nice.
Very nice.
It was nice. It's relaxing. It really fucking is.
Yeah.
Fucking, crying out loud. So, what other bad habits do you guys have that aren't really, good in society? A lot of people look down on stuff like smoking cigars or
Bad habits? I don't have many bad. Oh, what's the matter?
Oh,
What's the matter?
no.
No, it's just he wanted to.
Oh, my puppy wants to see me. You can bring him
Oh, puppy. Puppy.
in. Okay, you can bring him in.
Oh my God.
You guys know Meg.
Hi. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen your dog.
Oh, it's Furby.
Regular.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
doing. He doesn't like loud noises, thunder, or fireworks, and they're doing.
Oh, they're obviously
So-
fireworks, 4th of July stuff.
Hey,
But
Oh.
I have an idea. Put
What?
the headphones
I'm not putting
in the
headphones
dog's
on.
ear,
No.
Don't do
and I'm
it.
gonna
No.
sing it a lullaby, really nice and soft.
I could just let Boder talk and then he'd fall asleep. So.
Oh my God. He would put him in a coma. He would have no
Yeah,
choice.
he would just
Whole weekend.
he would fall
Seriously.
asleep through the fireworks.
Seriously, put the headphones in the ears,
Not
and
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
it.
sing
He's not
real
gonna-
soft. Hey there, puppy. You got floppy ears.
You the puppy.
Little
Yes.
doggy. Oh, he's cute.
He kind of looks like you, right?
Oh,
Yeah, your beards match.
licking
We
his
do.
chops.
He's gonna bite my face.
You shave your balls too. I'm sorry.
There he goes. There he goes.
There he goes.
What is that?
I finally found that video of the kid. I almost hit my boat and they jumped,
Oh, all right.
but I don't know if it was.
Okay then.
I don't edit video.
You don't have to.
Because we don't have
You're
editor.
damn right. Well, I don't know how you feel about. Fair enough.
It's fine. Meg doesn't care.
Good.
Neither does the dog. No, he
Doggy.
was a rescue.
Put the headphones in its ears and
No.
sing it a lullaby, real slow and soft.
If you
He's cool except when you get if you like
headphones.
scare him or you go over the top of him into his face, he'll be like,
Right.
but they don't like that.
Oh.
But most dogs don't. But you know.
Oh, yeah. Surprise! I'm gonna kill you.
yeah, he's cool though most of the time. He cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
cute. He's cute. Yeah.
He's cute. Give him some tea, Patty Pussy Pig.
Eric.
How about you, Patra?
I do what I want.
Whatever. I do what I want. Hey guys, I'm going here.
Oh, Broder, such a good
Yeah.
trier. Such a good trier.
I try. I don't have that voice. I'm sorry.
Well, you do have one that no one else can do. Yes,
I have that
That's it.
that's
I
the one.
gotta go.
one.
No one can compete with that.
That's why I feel like I was gonna fall asleep.
My bad
Holy
habit is
shit.
putting people to sleep all the time.
Mhm.
It's my bad.
If you were a superhero, would that be your power?
Yep. Villains beware. You
Villains beware.
will die of sleep.
We would call him Narcoleptico.
Narcoleptico.
Narcoleptico. Oh my god, why?
I don't know, because
So,
No.
bad habits you're talking about now.
yeah, we could.
Oh, did we pass it?
I
I
don't
used
know,
to.
I kinda
I used
thought
to
you guys
lie.
didn't
Like
have-
when I was a kid, I used to lie like a lot.
Used to lie?
Used to lie and
Tell
still.
about your college experience.
Oh God. Oh nope. I don't think I want to do that on here. Maybe when we're off the air. I don't think I want to do
That'll be
that.
that could be an off-air conversation.
That would be an off. That will definitely be an off-air conversation.
You told me that story, I started to sweat.
Yeah,
God.
it's amazing how that turned out.
All right.
Yeah, we're just gonna do that after we.
You ever see somebody throw a pebble into on a snowy hill and the pebble becomes a giant fucking boulder of
Yeah.
snow?
Yeah.
Boulder's story, funny enough,
All right.
follows
Yeah.
the same trajectory.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Save that
Hilarious though.
some
fucking
stories
hilarious.
are not meant for the microphone.
We'll save it for private time. Save it for private time.
I'll tell everybody later in the description.
No,
Son of a bitch!
you son of a
You
bitch.
son of a bitch!
Who are you?
Boy, I am
Why?
Detective John Kimball.
Oh, you saw that movie, didn't you?
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Well, yeah, it had kindergarten in it, right?
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. I want them answered immediately.
Who are you?
Who's your daddy? And what does
What
he do?
does he do?
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Back to the carpet.
What?
The toy, you know, when he's yelling at the kids to bring the toys back and forth.
Listen,
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Back to the carpet. So, if we're not talking about bad habits anymore, I apparently
Okay.
today they put Hamilton on
Oh.
stream.
I saw
Oh.
that.
I watched it about 5 minutes and had to shut it off. I'm like, guys, what
I don't
the
think I would
mind?
see it in the theater, but you know.
I don't know. I just.
Yeah, I didn't get the big deal with Hamilton. Like everybody is like buying tickets for that.
I
show.
think Andrew Cuomo's got his nipple pierced.
That's
Cuomo.
the well. You're late to the
No,
party.
I know,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, I saw the pictures, but now I just saw him talking to someone with a shirt. Holy crap! Hey, whatever.
It
whatever.
could be an awful hair place.
good for him. I know. No, don't think so.
I got mine done one time.
Oh, why?
Really drunk on a dare in Jersey Shore.
I don't think.
I don't have it anymore. I
I
had
don't
to take
think
a pair of I took a pair of pliers, and
I don't think I would do that. Did it hurt?
well,
Well, you
I
were
was
drunk,
pretty.
so it didn't matter.
No,
Probably
it
numb
fucking
until the
hurt.
next morning.
Really?
It hurt. It hurt.
I heard
Oh
that's
boy.
pretty- I heard it's pretty painful.
Yeah, it is. My buddy passed out. It was fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
But,
There's
So
um,
wait, you like ripped it off or just kind of pried open? and
No,
then
it was
pulled
one of
out?
those rings where they
Oh,
they
the-
put
yeah,
it together in a ball.
the
so
capture rate. Yeah, that,
It
yeah.
started to get infected, even though I did what I was supposed to do, trying to. It really started to hurt. So I'm like, I got to get this out because I'm gonna have a fucking problem. So one day after work, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I got pliers, and I
You
separated the ring
yeah.
really fucking carefully, and then I kind of, and I
Yeah.
you know, I kind of went like this to
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and I gently slid it out of my nipple.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty painful, and I let it sit, and about a couple hours later, the wound had already sealed shut, and it was already healing. Thank God.
Yeah, I
That's
thought
not
about it. I did think about it once, but
It wasn't the only dumb thing I've done in Jersey drunk. I got this off a bar stool in Jersey, drunk.
Was that a fish?
Superman
Yes.
logo.
Oh, Barb,
I know what it is.
love her.
That's the joke, though. It looks like a fish.
Who said that? Barb said that?
Yeah, yeah, I got her back.
She's got a kid now.
Barb?
Yeah.
That's not the Barb we're talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say not that. I don't think.
Not Barb.
No, I
No,
think he's talking about
that's-
another Barb.
That's Marissa's mom, Barb, who said you look like a fish.
Oh, yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
she's got another.
No.
She's already got 3. So, yeah. I love Barb. Barb was great.
Yes, Barb's got a kid, from what I hear. Good for her. Happy she's doing well.
Yeah. You don't like her?
No, I'm happy she's doing well. It sounds sarcastic. I'm just tired.
It really did.
It really sounds
Great.
like you.
Great.
Like,
Great,
yeah,
good
great.
for
That
her.
kid is fucking kid. Great. Awesome.
Nobody knew.
Nobody fucking knew.
No, I mean, I'm actually met her for the first time at Pat's wake. You know,
Yeah.
met a lot of people for the first time there, and it's the weirdest place to meet
So
people for the first time.
I ran into a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time at Pat's
Well,
Wake.
see, I didn't really hang out with people. You know, that was pretty new in my pal talk career.
See, I want to make a joke about awake. I can't. Well, I can. I think he'd appreciate it. Why? He wasn't awake, was he?
Yeah, you probably should have saved that one for private time.
I think I'd like to think he would have laughed.
Okay,
He
he probably would
would've
have. He would have laughed. He definitely would have
He's
laughed.
like, "What are you fucking dumb?" Yeah, I am. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
If anybody would have supported the show, it would be him.
Yeah,
Without a
sure.
doubt.
sure.
Well, after the what show, I'm sure he would be very happy that
fucking
he.
conglomerate of shit. Yeah.
Well, let's just be honest. It was just Jeff's show because at the end of it, he just wanted to be about him anyway. So
What are you doing there? Are you doing pelvic thrusts?
I'm adjusting. I'm just kidding.
Just in what?
He's
My
rearranging his.
This stick
He's
in your ass?
rearranging his
Shorts.
third. He's rearranging his third testicle. That's the
sitting
joke,
on my-
people.
I'm sitting on my third testicle.
Ah, jeez.
Guys, I sat on my keys. What was that TV show or movie or whatever it was when the guy goes, "Yeah, nice funny trick." He takes his balls out of his pants, out of his zipper, and he sits down next to a girl and says, "Oh, I sat in gum."
I don't know. Was that a
I don't
comedian?
know.
I think that might have been a comedian.
I don't
or
know.
something.
Yo, producer, find it out. I need somebody to produce. Voter. Somebody.
I'll look it up.
I trust Bam.
You
Voter,
you
sit
can,
down. Continue to look unenthusiastic.
Don't use your phone. Jeez.
He's on Bumblebee or Bumble or Match.ugh
That's
or
not it.
or check out these
What is it?
stars.
What is he on? A Christian Mingle?
Oh,
Who's Christian?
the fantasy, the league. What is that? Is it the league?
I don't know.
It could have been. I mean, I'm sure it's been on multiple platforms.
Yep, because it was the league on FX. I think that's
What was it,
that's
Taco?
the first thing. The
Was it
first thing.
Taco?
No,
Okay, Nick Kroll?
no. It was like one of the characters who aren't like considered an idiot. I guess. Hold on.
They're all pretty dumb.
I don't know if this is gonna be copyrighted, but it might be.
What's up, ladies? You want to buy me a drink?
Do we want to buy you a drink?
Yeah.
Do you want to buy us a drink?
No, I don't have any money. Anyway, oh God. Oh, I just thought of the worst thing. Nothing. I don't want you guys to embarrass me. Are you sure you're not going to do this? Okay, you'll never guess what happened.
What?
I sat in gum. I sat in gum.
That wasn't it, but
Wasn't it?
That is funny.
pretty funny. It sounds like Nick Kroll.
Yeah,
Or
no,
not,
it
I
wasn't.
don't
It wasn't
care.
Nick Kroll though. But that's
It
the
is-
I
other
like
thing.
Ralphio. Was it Ralphio in that?
It is in the Urban Dictionary. sat in gum. So when you pull your scrotum out between your legs, hiding all of your other genitalia, and then exclaim that you sat in gum to an audience. It has to be to an audience, though. Oh my god.
All right, fellas, brace yourselves.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Oh my god. Yeah. Let's
But
see.
no, it's
I'm reading to see where it was inspired from, but it doesn't really say.
yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
but we all heard of it, so
Yeah.
you know.
Whatever.
You know what
we're
else I saw today, which I'm really happy about, because everybody here, I think, is a fan of comedy. I think we can say that
Yes.
confidently.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw outdoor shows at the Stand being done, featuring David Tell, the lovely
nice.
David Tell.
Okay.
I fucking love that guy.
Cool.
So he's kind of inside, and the people are separated in chairs, and it's fucking a comedy. It's fantastic. I really hope everything comes back.
Yeah,
I think it will.
I do miss live performances of pretty much anything, you know, at this point.
It's funny because even now, like I'm reading sports stuff, and they're saying even like 31 MLB players tested positive for it for COVID-19.
How are they gonna? I mean, are they still doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
60
too much money is at
games.
stake. Too much money
Yeah.
is at stake. You gotta
They're like 60 games, and what's happened? Extra innings. They put a runner on second or something like that. It's
Yeah.
some weird
so
rules.
it doesn't go like on for a very long time.
It's little league rules.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. If you get it, it's not a death sentence. It's really not.
And what happened though on this day, July 3rd, back in 1985?
Oh God. Did the movie The Wraith come out?
Back to the Future.
Oh.
Open to theaters.
How do I not know that?
You know it.
I do.
We're just talking about other stuff. That's why.
It's also the ending of the Battle of Gettysburg. Don't forget, July 3rd.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. That was fun.
Boda has no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope.
That Back to the Future movie there.
What does he go? I don't get it. Back to the Future?
How do you go
Uh,
back
Go
to the
Back
future?
and then go.
How
into the
many
future
times
again.
in that car? That car can't hold many
You're
people.
gonna go back in time.
Oh, Huey, I love you.
I
Who
hope
doesn't?
I hope he plays again because he had some ear issues, more ear issues. You know, he's deaf in one ear, right?
Yes, he is.
But he was having some other issues, and he almost couldn't hear at all.
Oh, my
I saw a
goodness.
couple of interviews with him, but yeah, he's fantastic.
He really is.
They played the Chance up here, but
I
they
like
call him.
I like the community chest arena better.
You did that joke already. Was it funny the first time? Still not funny.
Your fault. Like, where is it? Where is the funny?
But no, they didn't
Well,
play
I'm
as
gonna-
Huey Lewis. They played as the sportscasters. They played like secret concerts, so no one knew. Pretty
Mm.
cool. I like when bands do that. The Cricket's back. Hear him, Boater?
I thought I killed him the other day.
Oh yeah.
Why do they always come back when I tell stories?
Well, do you want to hear the truth?
No,
All right. They love you.
Boater wasn't even here before, so I can't blame him. You know?
I didn't hear him at all since I've been on, so I'm winning, I guess.
That's the first time. He's like, all right.
First time.
He's like, all right, get the hook.
Oh, where's the leaf blower?
Here we go.
He's going for the leaf blower.
But you know what? It's electric. It's not even gas. It's not even a gas leak blower.
Oh
It's
god,
electric.
it's electric.
Listen, it's gonna be loud.
The wife comes downstairs. What the hell was that?
What are you doing? Just making margaritas. That's what I'm doing.
Just blowing them.
Oh,
Whoa, hey.
Risque joke, I know, guys.
Aurelius.
Hilarious.
Riri.
Riri?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Anywho, that was
Yeah.
I think you
fun.
got him.
Scared the shit out of him anyway.
He'll be back in like
He
5
will.
minutes.
He will be back.
Oh God, I hope.
He fucking hates Kent.
Oh,
Mocks him all the
I
time.
hope that's not a sign of things to come with the cricket.
doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Crickets are fine. They're not gonna do anything to the house.
Well, since you guys don't watch any movies, do you guys watch TV? Because one of my favorite shows has just made history not too long ago.
I used to watch a lot of
Always-
TV.
I used to.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Never saw one episode.
Okay.
I've watched a few seasons, but I have not seen. I haven't
All right,
watched
Ben.
lately.
I think I remember you saying you won't watch it because people keep telling you to watch it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like people telling me what I have to do. You got to
That-
see this. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I'm not going to tell you have to. I'm just
Okay.
saying you will. I hope you will like it. It seems up your alley,
Okay.
and and if you do end up liking it, there's so much of it. The first season is 6 episodes, and it's kind of like a serious, funny kind of deal. But season 2, when the addition of Danny DeVito, dude,
I would be up for trying it. If I have some time, put some time aside. I can do that. I could do that for you. I think.
oh good.
Yeah.
You should.
All right. Put it on my list.
He's not saying you have to, but you should.
No, you should. And
Should.
start off with season 2.
Start off with season 2.
Yeah, watch a couple episodes of season 2, then go back and watch season 1. Because
now there's
season
a
1,
formula.
no, it's not the formula. I'll tell you why. Because Always Sunny was part of that Green Light, that FX Green Light show.
Yeah.
Where a bunch of shows came together and whatever won basically.
That one won.
That season it tied with something else. I forget what it
Oh.
was, but that show is no longer.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, and also if you watch Loaded Weapon, Emilio Estevez and Samuel L. Jackson, the police department is the bar.
Okay.
That's awesome. But seriously, I've seen the series so many times. It's gross at this point.
How many seasons already?
Right now there's 14, and they're signed up for 15. I believe.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder when they're gonna start. Taping stuff again. I know some studios are
He's
actually
writing it. Rob McElhenney's writing it now.
they're doing like Zoom stuff, table reads, of some things.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like this. More
Yeah.
people.
That's fun.
I've done these before though. I've done table reads and auditions. I've actually auditioned on Skype. Done Skype auditions. That's
Oh.
weird. Really weird. Didn't
You
get the
know.
part, but I actually did get one part. So it worked.
Nice.
It's a great story. Yeah, great.
Oh, that's great. That's great. He's like,
Oh my, would you look at the time?
Would you look at the time?
Well, it has been a pleasure.
That's why they call me Whiskers.
Well, I appreciate your time with us here at the Kent and Bam Save the World podcast. And we're going to have
Featuring
two
Wonder
exit-
Boy.
Featuring Mr. Wonder Boy Boater.
So, do you have a boat? I never asked you.
He did.
Yes. No, I don't.
He
Used
did
to.
have one. That's hence the name.
Hence the name Boater.
How much did you pay for this boat?
It wasn't really mine, but I
$37.
was on it. Kinda.
Was
He
it 22?
enjoyed- He enjoyed boating.
Was it $22, Boater?
No.
Well, thank you for indulging me in my
He's back.
last second.
Cricket's back.
Oh, there he is. Oh, Pop. What was it, Pop?
Peanut. Anybody
No.
want a peanut?
Peanut. Right off the helmet.
Maybe it's just like. It's like, shut up, Cricket.
What, you got him in a bag over there? What are you doing?
Making a noise. He
Newspaper
shushed
out
him
of
with
work.
a newspaper bag. Oh, no, it didn't.
Nope.
Nope.
My
Wow.
son's bike is over there. Maybe I'll throw that at him. Yeah, whatever.
Don't do that.
Only does when it's really, really humid out. That's the only time I hear him. He's probably outside. They live underneath the fucking garbage cans.
You got the garage door open?
No.
It's really loud.
But the
outside
last time,
garbage.
I took garbage out a couple days ago, and I moved it, and I saw 3 of them.
Oh,
It's like I stepped on one.
oh that's not nice.
I think he's looking for vengeance.
What'd
I'm
he
not
do to
gonna
you?
lie to you.
So
He existed. How's that sound?
he made stupid cricket noises. That's what
He
did.
made a bad
Stupid.
decision during an inconsequential time.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Damn you, dirty cricket.
Damn you.
God damn you, dirty
I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh,
We
Wow,
keeping you up
Boater
there?
yawn. I didn't know robots yawned. Good for you.
I'm yawning.
Can you yawn when you're asleep? I don't think so.
No. But I'm me, so, you know,
But you are
anything's
you.
possible.
Yes.
Well,
Do we have a douchebag customer at Home Depot of the day bit? Or
Go
Let's
ahead.
start one tonight.
tell your story. Go ahead. Tell me your story.
will I get interrupted 20,000 fucking times?
I can't promise
probably,
you anything. I'm gonna sit back though.
Probably twice, but go ahead.
God,
Just-
no. See, I don't even know why I said anything.
Just say it. Don't be a regime.
A vagina?
We're waiting.
Well, we're waiting.
And
Anyway,
out to your left,
douchebag.
Boater has a bit he wants to talk about. And
Dude,
let's watch.
Maybe I should tell the story like this the whole time,
Okay.
so you can.
Please don't. Okay.
Did you just come in the microphone? Jesus.
Right. Go ahead.
All right, tell the story. Come on.
Okay, so start from the beginning. So you know that little area where they want like the electronic stuff is kept locked away. The little
Yes.
safe area. Yes.
I thought you looked at Walmart. Walmart or
No, Home Depot. Homie
Home
Depot.
Depot.
The
Okay.
Homie Depot. So
That's
basically,
clever.
he didn't have what we thought we had. So we settled for something less. So I was like, okay. So we had those store credits that you get when they give you at the return thing, and he had about $44 on it. Now our rule is it has to match the license, like the name on the license, to make sure that that person gets that store credit, right? So when I used it, when I scanned it, all right, douchebag, stop yawning.
Listen,
You know what? I should just leave right now.
that was a real stop. Just keep going.
That's a real yawn.
Really
No,
on my
it
ass. I hadn't seen you yawn this entire show until just fucking right now.
All right, so you
So
scan
don't
his
lie to
you,
me.
you scan his license or you scan the card.
I scanned the license and the name didn't match.
All right.
So he's bitching and moaning about how I should override it. I said, we can't override it. You have to void everything out and then start again. And I would just accept the fact that even though it's not yours, I'll give you what's on the card, as a price off. So then I do it, and then at the end of it, it turns out the store credit had no money on it. $0. So
Awesome.
I said, yeah, this doesn't have any balance on the card. That's impossible. My boss gave it to me, and I took it, and I was gonna use it, and it should have money. I'm like, no, it doesn't, sir. It doesn't. It has $0 on it. So
So he said it had $44.
he said it actually was written on it. It
Oh,
said
okay.
$44.
It's
Because
got $0 and fuck you cents on it, sir.
so basically, he probably just picked up the card somewhere.
I got it. Yeah.
From somewhere and just was like, I'm gonna try to like see if I can use this card, and like, no, you can't. And I was gonna allow him to like, I'm like, okay, fine, I got your you explained your situation, I was gonna allow that to happen, and it turns out the fucking idiot had $0 on it, thinking that it was something, and it wasn't, because it had $44.95
Yeah.
written, thinking that it was that much. And
Well,
it
I
was
mean,
absolutely nothing.
if someone did actually drop one that had $44 on it, I guess it still does have $44.
Well,
on
no,
it.
because sometimes cashiers don't update it, or they just don't throw it away, and they'll just find it somewhere.
Gotcha.
So it could have been that, or it could have been the boss didn't
And
had it too.
So what happened? So
And that's
he-
it. He got pissed off and was
Mm.
like, "Fine, fuck it, I'll just pay with a credit card." And he paid with a Home Depot card, by the way, and he just used it, and that was it. But he's just like, the fact that somebody wants to try to get over on you, thinking that they're like gonna win. Like, nah, you're not gonna win, buddy.
well, there's so many ways to scam somebody now.
Yeah.
It's got to be tough because they probably have to tell you all kinds of stuff you got to look for.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's always the scam of them, like some guy texting you, trying to like buy gift cards, and
Okay.
they'll say like, "Oh, you put this amount of money on the gift card, and I'll pay you back, or whatever." And one guy tried to do that now with me for somebody else, and he had to come back and get like get his money back, explaining to the manager. The manager's like, "Yeah, it's fraud. It's fraud." So. Proud. Kent, you okay over there, or are you falling asleep?
I'm good. I'm good.
You got any bad customer stories over there, Kent?
I'm sure he's got plenty.
All right.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Not off the top of my head. Not right now, anyway. Give me some time to think about it.
Oh, all right. So, I mean, I don't know if we're ending soon, but what was
We're an hour and
We're an hour
11
and-
minutes into this.
what was your first? Do you remember your first job?
Yes.
How old
I
were you?
worked-
And what was it?
It was basically I worked at a lawnmower shop.
Okay.
And I prepped new machines. I sharpened chainsaw blades and lawnmower blades and did oil changes and stuff like that, and
Nice.
cleaned them up and scraped them apart, power washed, that kind of stuff.
That's
oh
cool.
man,
Do you like it or no?
I liked it. And then one day, you think you're invincible when you're that age. So
How old were you? Was it 16 or were you?
it was before 16. I used to walk there.
Okay.
But I remember one time I drank all night. Familiar, right?
Before you were 16? Wow. All right. Anyway.
Drank all night. Didn't get any sleep. Oh, fuck sleep. I'll just go right to work. How bad could it be?
Oh yeah.
I did good for a while. But so stupid. He told me to go up and get a brand new Honda lawnmower. I'm like, all right, I'll go up and get it. I got up there really quick. I'm like, you know what? 5 minutes. I'll just sleep on top of these boxes. It'll be
You're
fine.
gone for hours.
Half an hour goes by.
Oh,
Mike, what are you doing? Kent, what are you doing? I'm like, oh shit! I jump up. I'm like, oh, I can't find it. Oh, it's right there. Let me get it out. Sorry. Oh, so stupid.
I probably had the best first job ever. I was 14.
Tell me, Carney. Come on, Carney.
No. Working in an arcade,
Oh, I get nothing done.
a video game arcade. And I was. They gave me the keys because I lived right down the hill. You go down the hill in the wood. They gave me the keys. So, and I
Where
would
did
help
you grow up that you had an arcade like that?
Poughkeepsie. Right.
Oh, okay.
Right near where I live now, actually. But there was a place that's called Mr. T's Arcade. No, it wasn't the black Mr. T. It was a different guy. His name was Tom.
I paid the fool who ran out of quarters.
But and there's a good story at the end too. But there was a guy that would have been pretty funny.
Why do I do the things I do?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh God.
I thought it was funny. Fuck you, Bill. How's that sound?
I laughed. What do you mean?
But Boder enjoyed it.
Yeah, but you have that look of shame on your face.
I still
That-
laughed.
Anyway.
Yeah, you got a point.
Anyway, so the guy that was the manager there was he I don't know what he had, if he had CP or he was disabled. He couldn't really walk that well. So I helped him, empty out the machines and stuff, and I actually started fixing the pinball machines and doing all. That's how I got interested in electronics and engineering and stuff. But
Tommy?
yes, I can hear
Tommy?
you. Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Tommy?
Tommy? You should be sober after all.
No, he's not.
Seriously, he should. I'm saying he should be. Not
Oh,
like
yeah.
this.
No, I am. I actually
No,
am.
he is.
Yeah, yes.
He is. It was just goofing. But no, it was. I mean, that was a great job. I had that job for like 3 years, and then there was 2 locations. Actually, 2 good stories. I met the first chick that I dated when I was 16. because we did television commercials for cable.
Ooh.
And so
Right.
she actually came down to the store, to the arcade. She's
Ugh.
like, "Hey, I saw you on the commercial. Do you want to go out?" I'm like, "All right." Kind of cool. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah, it's cool.
Cool.
So, but then the next year, I'm down at the other location, and these three guys in suits come in. And they're like, "Yeah, we're going to take all these games because so and so owes us money." I think it was a certain Italian organization might have wanted these games.
Nice.
So they're like, "So don't try to stop us." I'm like, "Hey, here you go. Let me hold the door for you."
I'll hold the door open. You want a chalk for the door? I ain't gonna fucking.
But yeah, they
You
just
guys look nice.
they emptied the whole thing out, and I was like, I called my boss. I'm like, people were just here, and they took all the guns, the show, the games, and everything. And he's like, I forgot to tell you they were coming. Just lock the place up, and you don't have a job anymore. So yeah, it's great. So, but it was a little bit scary,
Yeah, when something
Oh,
that
that
happens, I
sounds-
imagine.
Scary, actually.
But before then, no, it's the greatest job ever as a kid. You're walking around with keys, playing all the games you want for as long as you want. How do you not love that?
That's pretty good.
I think we know what your first job was, Boda, right?
Yeah. I don't have a great story, but my friend's first
He
job.
got a squirrel skull hammer.
My friend's first job was at Carvel, and he got fired day one
Oh, come on.
because he licked the ice cream out of the actual dispenser where And he got
I got
caught.
fired from there too.
and the boss, I guess, caught him and was like, "What the
Nice.
fuck are you doing?" And that was that.
Was he doing the Hercules?
No, he was
I
just,
got
I guess
fired from
he
the
was
Carvel
like,
too.
You
No
did?
good.
"You
Yep.
did, yeah."
hmm
How did you
It turns
say?
out we had somebody. We had a girl on our shift, and we had a guy on our shift along with me. And this guy was a bit of an idiot. And when I say a bit of an idiot, that is the understatement of the century.
Mhm.
Now, he thought it'd be a good idea to get one of those big Carvel cups. There's the bottom hand, big one, and fill it with food coloring and food dye, all the way up to the top. And then, towards the middle of the shift, he decided it was funny to dump it over the girl's head.
Oh, damn.
Dumped it over the girl's head. I said, "What are you doing?"
Why?
I was like, "You're
Why?
insane." And I was helping her clean up, and she was taking off her stuff and everything. She's trying to towel her down, and I'm like, "Bro, this can't happen. I don't know what you're talking about." And I got a call the next day saying, it was we have to let you go because of the incident yesterday. I'm like, "Dude, I wasn't involved. I tried to help clean it up, and I got these two apart, and I'm sorry. And it was fine because he got put in jail for being a kid, kiddie porn. So
Oh, really?
fuck him. Yeah, fuck that guy.
What, the boss or the other guy?
Not a boss.
The boss. Oh.
Wow.
So that guy at that time, he must have gotten fired too. Though,
Oh yeah,
right?
he was gone. He goes, everybody in the shift is gone. I'm like,
The girl too?
But-
Yeah, I think so.
See, that's bullcrap.
Yeah,
because
she just got
that's
the stuff
just
dumped
a
over her.
douchebag boss. What
Yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah, well, he's
You
in
shouldn't
jail
have.
now.
You shouldn't have, and neither should have the girl. But
No.
Yeah, you were trying to
But-
help her, and you get fired. And she gets fired. She's just a victim out of
she's
the whole
just standing there with food coloring
with
all over.
nothing.
It was fine. I was eating a lot of ice cream. And I had a deer running with the KFC next door. This is like high school-ish time. So they come in, I give them free ice cream. They give me free fucking chicken. It's fucking fantastic.
Oh, there you go. Probably not.
Nice.
Yeah, wheel and deal.
I don't know. If
Wheel
I don't-
and
I
deal.
don't think I ever worked in a food place. I don't know that I could.
I worked at a McDonald's for a little bit, and then
I've had a lot of jobs.
there's one down the street from my house, and I needed money, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then one day, I was like, listen, I can't come in, and they're like, what do you mean you can't come in? I'm like, oh, I can't come in today, and I can't. Like, well, you have to come in. You can't stay out. I'm like, oh, do I? I have to come in.
No.
Like, yeah, you have to come in. I'm like, nah, I don't actually. And You want to be like that? No, you have to come in. Well, how about this? I quit. Click.
Nice.
We got fucked because the drive-through guy quit the same day too. Boy, were they in a jam.
Yeah, that I mean, if you call out because you can't come in, that they can't question you.
I mean, I was a kid and I wanted to hang out with friends.
Yeah.
So, and I was always there on time, early. I always did my job, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna call out today." Oh no, you're not. Excuse me.
I would say call in. You kids always say call out. I don't understand that.
Well, that's what happens when you graduate college in 1987.
I graduated in 1990.
Oh,
Oh boy,
You were what? You were what? 6?
6.
90?
I was 6.
I was
Yeah.
8.
You were
Yeah.
6. Ooh, 8.
I was 8.
He's 2 years older than I am.
I feel old as hell.
You know what's funny is we're all on the bottom of our own houses.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
It's amazing.
We're so far from the roof. It's insane.
You could call it the basement bunch. No, we can't.
I
The basement
cricket?
boys.
Where's the cricket? Where'd he go?
Basement boys? No.
Basement
Nice.
boys.
I
Basement.
swear to God. I swear to God.
Be like,
This was a mistake.
Basement Bash Brothers. Triple B's.
okay, that was worse than mine. Now we can end. No. No. That's funny.
Well, I had a pleasure.
You had a pleasure.
Well, this fucking sucked.
That was part of the joke, ma'am.
I know. I know.
Don't make fun of me. Oh my God.
Wow, it's 11 o'clock, you guys.
And that's why they call me Whiskers.
All right, you guys. 11 o'clock, guys.
I think it's getting really late.
You're closed tomorrow, right, Cloder? They closed? They have
No.
holiday hours.
No.
Oh, you have to work, don't you?
Yeah, all day.
Well, that's because you don't. You're the one without the family. So
Home
they
Depot
always,
hates
they always
America.
pick on that guy. That's not an insult. I'm just saying they always pick on that guy. You don't have a family. Why don't you work all day?
Yeah,
No.
I'm just a part
Yeah, 'cause
timer.
that's a good reason to fuck me over on a holiday. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I know. That was good.
Whatever. It's not like I have any other plans anyway, so, you know.
Well, you don't
don't-
try, so.
I don't know.
I don't know, COVID. Fucking.
You weren't doing anything before COVID. I don't want to hear it.
No, nothing's changed, Butter. if this was
It's
last
just,
year,
it's just
Well,
socially acceptable now, and he's really
well-
okay with it.
Well, Ken, the last time I even saw you in person was last 4th of July, like a year ago, and I saw your new house, and I came
Oh,
over.
yeah.
Remember? And I
wait, you at his
No.
house? I've never been to his house, and I live
I
10
went-
minutes away.
and I didn't even drive. I went on a train for 3 hours because I wanted to drink during the
Oh,
day.
God.
Are you picking him up at the Poughkeepsie train station?
No,
it was like
Hamburg.
Oh, New Hamburg. All right. So,
It was like a couple of stops before
a
Poughkeepsie.
couple of stops.
It was close.
right.
It was close up there.
You killing it? We good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I'm going to sign off.
Okay.
Both recording, but stay on.
Okay.
Hey, Kenton Man, save the world.
Bye.
Later, boy.
Beh.